Hi guys, it's me again. I'm doing a tutorial on the diaper wipes case that I promised you guys. It's decorated really nice and I'll show you what that looks like. You will need a diaper wipes case. The fabric that you're going to use, I have utility fabric here, but you can use any type of fabric really. The ribbons, the two type of ribbons, this one you will use for the trim on the side of the case, and then this one is just decorative. And then you'll need a pair of scissors, extra glue sticks, and a glue gun. Okay, first you're going to want to make sure that you get any type of baby wipes case. Even if it has this little opening right here, you're just going to cover over that with the fabric, so you don't have to worry about that little opening. When you get your fabric, you're going to want to make sure that you cut two pieces, one for the front and then one for the back, and it needs to kind of overlap a little bit, but not very much, because you don't want to undercut, because then you're going to have to cut a new piece of fabric again. And you're just going to glue this on. So I started gluing the fabric on to the wipes case, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put like a trim of hot glue right along this edge right here, and it's okay if it comes up a little short. So just continue gluing around the edge. Don't worry about it being perfect. As you can see, it's not perfectly on there, but when you, as long as you can open it up still and everything's okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a trimming on that later, so that's not going to bother any. But when you get to the edges, like right here, you're going to just try your best to, what I did is I pinched the edges once I got to that point, and I'm going to put like a little dab of glue right there and then just glue it back like that. So you can do it however you like. Okay, so now the top is glued on completely, and keep in mind, if you have fabric, you're going to want to try and stretch it from end to end because you want it tight. And then now we're going to go ahead and do the back. Okay, this is a very important step. I started gluing the trim on, and I'm using a satin ribbon. You can use a gross grain ribbon as well, and this is going to just go over right to that notch right there when you glue it on. Oh, and like I said, the satin ribbon, it's just kind of sheer. It's a little see-through, so you can use the gross grain ribbon as well. But once you get to the side right here, if you want to do any kind of decorative bow or centerpiece, you're going to want to go ahead and at this point glue the end right here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do in a sec. Okay, so I just glued the end of the wide ribbon onto here, and then I'm just going to continue going forward with this with the smaller ribbon, the smaller satin ribbon, and again making sure you stay above that little notch to make sure you can still open the wipes case. I'm going to kind of pinch it like so, and then glue it down. That way we have, you know, like a nice little bow in the center. I went ahead and glued the other side, and I left a little bit of this area loose right here so that I can go ahead and make this little area right here. And I'm just going to pinch it like that, and we're going to glue that down because I'm going to add a centerpiece onto the middle here in a second. Now we're going to get ready to do the last part of the ribbon that is going onto the top part. What I like to do is I like to fold this little end right here because it'll fray at the end, so I like to just put a little bit of glue on there and just bend it just a little piece, not much. Alright, and then we'll just continue gluing the rest. So I finished putting the lip onto here. I just glued the entire edge there. So pretty much the top is done. And see, it is very forgiving in covering any pieces where you cut the fabric too short on. So now we're just going to go ahead and finish up and do the bottom now. So this is the finished product. I went ahead and finished the trim on the bottom as well and hot glued that. And this is basically it. And you can pretty much finish up with any type of embellishment. I like pearls, so I went ahead and did pearls on mine. And that is basically it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you'd like to see more, please comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.